Alrighty guys, so today I'm going to do another Dragon Ball Z segment on what happened to future Trunks. And I'm going to list some of the possible events that may have happened to him over the course of his lifetime after he beats Cell and the androids. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. As the only warrior on Earth, Trunks would take it upon himself to be as strong as he can possibly be. Not only would he help the humans reconstruct the Earth, he would have to do it with a small population and without the use of the Dragon Balls. This period of time would last several years, and Trunks would be training extensively hard in preparation of an Earth invasion or whatnot. Because of his age, if Trunks trained at the rate that Goku and Vegeta trained during their lifetimes, he would surpass them in strength due to age alone if you subtract his limitations as a half Saiyan. Without taking the events of Dragon Ball GT into account, Bulma may eventually find a way to help Trunks progress in Saiyan stages, if the Elder Kai and the Supreme Kai were involved in some point in the series. Now, many of you have thought about the events during the Majin Buu saga, and how would it affect future Trunks. Personally, I think Babidi wouldn't come to Earth. The reason is because in terms of a normal time frame, Trunks' future takes place farther in time than the events of the Buu saga. With that said, Babidi wouldn't be attracted to the Earth as there wasn't a significant amount of energy that he could absorb if Majin Buu were to hatch. Now that's just my thoughts, but let's consider what would happen if Majin Buu came to Earth later on. Depending on how long it would take, Trunks may be ready to face Buu or get pummeled by Majin Buu. This is because of the fact that he may have had his own hidden power unleashed by the Elder Kais at some point in the series. Now you're probably wondering, why didn't the Kais get involved with the android threat? Well, that's because it's Earth's problem and not the universe's. The Supreme Kai would only get involved if it was a bigger threat like Majin Buu or Frieza if he had more years of tyranny, despite the fact that Frieza was controlling the universe prior to the events of Dragon Ball. If they unleashed his hidden power while allowing the dead Z-Warriors to stay dead and not interfere, Trunks would probably be able to defeat at least the fat Majin Buu with the help of the Kais, and depending on how long he had to train at this point. In case you guys are interested, there is a fan manga called Dragon Ball Multiverse, which shows that Trunks is able to go Super Saiyan 3. Anyways, this Trunks would also be a lot more aggressive to villains, and with the absence of Hercule, he would most likely kill the fat Majin Buu, and would not allow him to get stronger like his present-time counterpart. This is sad, however, since the fat Majin Buu could have been a great ally to Trunks. Dragon Ball Multiverse also suggests that Android 16 would be an ally to future Trunks as well. I'll leave a link in the description to Dragon Ball Multiverse so you guys can check it out yourselves. Now my last point about future Trunks is that he would definitely need an offspring throughout his lifetime. Bulma is aging and she may die one day. With that said, Trunks would need a daughter or son to take on the role that Bulma took in the Capsule Corporation along with himself. Most importantly, Trunks would definitely need a child to train. Since he's probably the only survivor left on Earth, Trunks would need his child to defend the Earth in his absence. In addition, it is also possible that Trunks may take a trip to New Namek in order to use the Dragon Balls to restore some of the dead friends back to life in the attempt to restore the Earth. I think that over time, Trunks and his child would eventually create a school for humans. As the majority of the Z-Warriors are dead, it would make sense for Trunks to teach the Earthlings how to defend themselves. This idea stems from the upcoming game called Dragon Ball Online in North America, which is coming to North America soon. In this school, humans will learn how to fly, use Kai, learn advanced martial arts, and could form a new brand of Z-Warriors with Trunks as the leader. Although these humans may be a lot weaker than the Saiyan and partial Saiyan warriors, it would be the best attempt at saving the Earth for the future. When it comes to major villains, however, it is sad to say that Trunks may ultimately get destroyed if there was any villain that came to Earth who was stronger than him. This may include the Shadow Dragons, this may include maybe a stronger version of Majin Buu, or any of the events that took place in the Dragon Ball GT saga. Since Trunks is a half Saiyan and he does not have a tail, this may prevent him from progressing in Saiyan stages, and he may not have the ability to combat some of the later villains that may pose a huge threat to him. Despite that, however, that's been my video for today, guys. I hope you guys take in consideration some of the things that Trunks should do. It would also make a lot of sense for the Kais to get in contact with Trunks at some point, regardless of how long it would take. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and remember to have a great day, guys.